So a lot is going on when it comes to Kenyan football, and today we look at Harambee Stars and the 2025 AFCON Qualifiers. We also look at the stadiums and the updates when it comes to that. So stay tuned and watch until the end. So welcome back to AFCON Football, Kenya's biggest football channel, and today we're going to be touching on Harambee Stars. My goodness, it's been a minute, but we are grateful, especially for Man United fans. This international break is going to be a really good thing. And so shifting on to Harambee Stars, the Kenya men's national football team, the senior team, has been placed in Group J along with Cameroon, Namibia and Zimbabwe for the 2025 AFCON Qualifiers. And so we shall be facing Zimbabwe on the 6th of September, and this will be in Uganda. We shall also play Namibia on the 10th of September in South Africa. This is because Kenya does not have any approved stadium, and we're going to be talking about that and an update on Nyayo Stadium. But yes, we are going to be playing those two games. It's going to be exciting, and looking forward to that. And this is the traveling squad as per KE Football. So goalkeepers, we have Levis Opio, Patrick Matasi and Byron Omondi. Defenders, we have Sharif Majabe, Joseph Okumu, Johnston Omurwa, Amos Nondi, Abud Omar, Eric Ouma, Sylvester Owino, and Alphonse Omija. Midfielders, we have Chris Erambo, Richard Odada, Anthony Akumu, Kenneth Muguna, Eric Yohana, Ronnie Onyango, Austin Odiambo, Duke Aboya, Timothy Ouma. And forwards, we have John Avire, Michael Olunga, Yona Ayunga, Benson Omala, and Victor Omune. And so when it comes to the squad, actually, Firat, this is the head coach for Harambee Stars, actually had a few things to say, and this was as per the article, the Pulse article that was written, or rather published, on the 31st of August. And we shall go through it because it had a very interesting title. Harambee Stars coach laments lack of support ahead of AFCON Qualifiers. It went on to say that Harambee Stars face challenges as they prepare for upcoming AFCON Qualifiers in Uganda and Johannesburg. This was our first training session, but we should have started earlier. I had to personally call the players from home because I didn't get the green light to begin training on Monday due to financial issues, Firat disclosed as per Passion Sports. I've been told the ministry has yet to release the funds, making it impossible to have the team in camp. Meanwhile, our opponents, Zimbabwe and Namibia, have been in camp and training for over a week. It's really disappointing. This situation underscores the need for a technical center for our national teams so we don't have to rely on government funds to start training, he added. The article also went on to say that the financial woes come amid ongoing renovations at Kenya's primary stadiums, Nyayo and Kasarani Sports Complex. These upgrades, intended to prepare for the CHAN 2025 and AFCON 2027, has forced the Harambee Stars to play their home games abroad. The good thing is, though, is that Harambee Stars made it to Uganda despite whatever was going on. They actually started their training. They actually started their camp with 15 players. This was another thing I should have added from that article, which is pretty sad, and it looks like we won't be ready for these games. Or rather, we are behind. We are really behind. And so it'll be pretty interesting how we line up for these two fixtures because they're really critical. We still have to play Cameroon, which is going to be another big and hard game. And before we continue with this video, do make sure to subscribe to Kenya's biggest football channel. Nyayo Stadium is not yet ready. So this is as per Kevin Teya, one of the biggest sports journalists in Kenya. He actually posted that Nyayo Stadium is classified as a Category 2 stadium, which allows it to host CAF Champions League and Confederation Cup preliminary round matches. However, it does not meet the standards for AFCON or World Cup qualifiers, which require a Category 3 or 4 stadium. So these are actually Category 1, 2, 4, and you can clearly see that Nyayo Stadium is actually in Category 2. And this is the reason why we could have the preliminary rounds for the Champions League, the CAF and Gor Mahia and Kenya Police participating and having their matches in Nyayo Stadium. But unfortunately, we are not going to be able to have our African Cup of Nations qualifier matches. And as we said, pretty disappointing. So yes, those are the updates when it comes to Harambee Stars and the 2025 AFCON qualifiers. We've also looked at Coach Engin Firat's opinions and views when it comes to this and ahead of the fixtures, remember that we play Zimbabwe on the 6th of September and Namibia on the 10th of September. The games are going to be in Uganda and South Africa respectively. We've also looked at the stadium situation, specifically Nyayo Stadium, and where it actually falls and why we cannot host our AFCON qualifier matches at home. Sad stuff, but it is what it is. Thank you so much for watching until the end. Do make sure to check out the other social media platforms at Alphabet Love Football. Do make sure to like this video and remember to subscribe to Kenya's biggest football channel. As always, support Kenyan football. We out.